It's super news time! Oh, yeah?
Yeet.
Yeet! 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 Yeet!
What are we talking about this week, gents?
The New York portal.
Yes.
That goes to Dublin.
Dublin Island.
Apparently, they had a little bit of trouble. Video that was streamed live 24/7 between New York City and Dublin.
Yep.
And it was only open for a week, but they decided to shut it down.
Because people are idiots.
Well, before we get into that, you know, now that you think of it, there's some goods, or pros and cons to this. Pros, hey, I can see what the other people are doing in another country.
Totally.
Say hey to them, you know, so you can say hey to somebody in a different country. But then cons, well, you want to get into it?
The cons definitely exist.
Yeah.
People showing off pictures of 9/11, and then one person
Hold on, but where were they at? The person from Dublin
was showing pictures of 9/11, and someone put up the Nazi flag at one point.
Yeah.
I saw that on TikTok.
That's gonna happen no matter what. People it's like when you're in high school and you're flipping through your book and there's just a random swastika drawn there. I mean, you're gonna see dicks, you're gonna see swastikas. And lucky for some people got to see some titties.
Yeah, so I think it was on the American side.
Yeah.
Where this chick, she may be under the influence, but she just straight up went and flashed them things to the whole world. Literally, to the whole world.
At least to the entirety of Dublin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, I don't see the big deal.
No.
I don't understand how that's an issue.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you're going to have a portal out in the public,
and
stuff like this,
exposure.
something like it's going to happen. But you also had a video, or you was telling me that where police in Dublin had to take somebody, escort them off.
Yeah, some other girl over in Dublin was pretty drunk, and she decided she was going to just be like grinding up on it, and she was wasted. You know, I mean, if you think about it, isn't this portal kind of like taking the internet and pushing it into the physical realm? Because the internet's kind of like its own little separate digital world, and then you have the real world.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like the merger of both, so I don't know what they expected, because the internet's a weird place. Like,
it is.
I guess you kind of need, like, just say a kids one, and then like a rated R one or something like that. You need to rate them, I mean.
No, you're right. I didn't even think about the fact that there might have been kids.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like, I did not.
This just shows you what happens when we're given something, and then we abuse it. Like, it's just like...
That's how you feel about it? You feel like it was abused?
It was abuse. Like, it's just like, we give you something to see into another country, and you abuse it. You just, like, that's just how it goes. It's like some people that break stuff, and they don't want to admit it, but then the teacher's like, well, I'm going to punish the whole entire class because no one would admit it.
That's why I have a problem with it, is they're going to shut it down just because a couple bad actors, right? Like, I get it. I get that you have a problem with what the people did, but at the same time, it's like, you just spent all this money, you just spent all this time, you just created this thing, and you're going to shut it down just because of a couple people. It seems like a little rash.
Hopefully they take it back, revamp it a little bit, make some rules to it, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, maybe do it in 3 different structures, kids one, PG, and then rated R, whatever, freeborn. I don't know. It's a great idea. People can just use it right, I suppose.
I mean, if they were really smart, what they would do is it would be sitting there, and then you would have to pay in order to be able to broadcast yourself.
Maybe have a speaker there so you can add some headphones so you can actually talk to someone. Hello, is anybody there? And you can have a one-on-one conversation with someone in Dublin.
Yeah. Why Dublin? Why do you think they did it in Ireland?
I don't know. It's like there's so many other places that you like. India, you know.
I would rather do Ireland than India.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing there today? Yes, it was very lovely. The cows went by when moo.
Jesus Christ. I mean, what's crazy is, like, New York's an insane place.
Yeah. It is.
So the fact that they thought that it was not going to get crazy there is
very highly polluted. It smells interesting. I've been to New York like 3 times.
I've never been to Dublin.
I would like to go to Dublin.
I would like to go.
I'd like to go to Belfast, Ireland.
Okay.
Because that's where the Titanic set sail out of.
Right.
They have a whole entire museum dedicated to that.
So what do you think? Should the portal stay alive, or should it get taken down, or what do you think?
Or should they turn it into a real portal?
Oh, dude.
I've always that's been my vision. If I had the ability, I would just feel like I want to go to this person's house, shoot the gun, and then the portal opens and I just step into someone's house. Like, go to Justin's house.
They always kind of give us a little bit all the time, right? Like, my assumption is that anything that we can do technologically, we, the normal people, don't know about it right away. Right? Like, they probably had the stealth bomber for years before we ever saw the stealth bomber, right?
The military and stuff like that. Yeah, the super rich elite.
So what if they are actually just preparing us for real portals, right?
Dude.
And they were like, all right, this is a test. Let's just see how people react if there's a hypothetical portal. And then they were like, okay, we can't let them do this because it's just going to be people like starting fights with each other with the Twin Towers thing, and then it's going to be chicks like selling their bodies. There's going to be like, prostitutes are going to be the first ones lined up trying to go over and get a couple.
Someone is going to plan a robbery and shoot the portal and then jump in there and grab all the money out of the bank and then close it. And there's criminals are going to use the portal to abuse it. That's always the second part of why things go wrong. Criminals get involved and then illegal activities happen.
So do we think that there's always police standing by the portals?
Probably at the beginning, I'm sure.
Yeah.
At least a couple,
like, who are you and why are you coming through this portal? Like, it's like...
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's so people don't moon it.
We're talking about the portal as it exists now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, then, yes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the one now, how it is virtual.
If there was a portal and you could actually walk through it, there'd be a customs.
Oh, yeah,
There'd be a customs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's like, what you have on you? And I'm like, just what I have on me, my jacket and my taser's on me right now. Like,
and then you would get kicked out.
Yeah. All right.
Back through the portal.
All right, quick question for you two, and I'll go too, but you guys answer first. If we were in New York, what would you want to do in front of the portal?
Oh, easy. Can I go?
Yeah.
All right, I would probably have just a couple beers, and I would do the Ric Flair woo and do the strut.
See how many
That's just me.
I'd be like, stay positive and you're looking awesome or something like that, thumbs up.
All right.
That's what I would do.
I can't wait to hear yours.
My brain went in two directions. The first one went, I would want to just ask the people what they really think about what's going on with them over there. I'd be like, hey, what's going on in Dublin? Because I've heard some crazy stuff about what's going on in Dublin. The other thing is, I would definitely want to mess with people a little bit and try to talk to someone in Ireland.
Yeah.
All right? And tell them to, find my doppelganger. And tell them to dress exactly like me, and I try to trick people into thinking I actually got through it.
Oh, dude, yes.
Damn. Can you imagine?
Oh, man.
Just and then all of a sudden Buddy pops on, and they're like, wait, what the... How did this happen?
How did this happen?
And just break the world's brain.
Yeah, just pure insanity,
That would work. That was good.
Yeah. But, I mean, overall, my vote is I think that they should leave it. They should let it be whatever it is. Just put... leave a security guard or a police officer.
Or put some curtains around it or something. I don't. That's even too much. Let it be out in the open. You know what? If you got kids around it, protect your kids. Keep your kids away from it.
Yeah, because free speech, man.
In the words of Jim Carrey, stop breaking the law, asshole.
No, exactly. I mean, it's free, but for me, it's free speech.
Yeah.
And just let people be who they are. Everybody's gonna act out every so often. At first, people are excited. Of course, there's going to be drunk people pulling their titties out.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be people talking crap because that's the world we live in. But if we start just letting them shut everything down just because a couple bad people did something wrong, now we're going to be in a position where we're not allowed to do anything.
Right. And you're letting the people doing that get more attention than they need. Just let them do it, ignore it. There's lines that may be crossed, and you can address them, but don't
It's a double-edged sword. It's a really double-edged sword in between what is appropriate, what is inappropriate. Like, there's a reality check here. It's like flashing your boobs, right? Really
awesome for us, not so great for children.
Yeah, not so good.
That's what we were just talking about. There's going to be lines crossed, but you got to be lenient, man. You can't just shut down because of one person.
You can't just, it's just like.
Yeah, do we really need a worldwide iron fist coming down on us? No.
Now, actually, and I think in North Carolina, it is legal for women to walk down the street with their tops off.
Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's a fun fact for your ass.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I already.
So my vote, keep it open.
Keep it open.
Keep it open, but stop breaking the law.
He don't know what side he's on.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. This has been Super News Time.
Super News Time.
Tell us what you think about the portal and what you think should be done with it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.